Hi Racewalk participants, I am Ray Funkhauser, the events manager for state finals for the walks. This video is to give you all the information you need to know about competing in the walks in this year's challenging environment. In terms of what you will need, well, you need to have your good walking shoes on, comfortable clothes, make sure you have a water bottle so that you can stay hydrated, particularly with the warm weather that we are having, and some type of timing device, whether it is a stopwatch that you can start and stop or have someone run that for you, a fitness watch, which many people have now, which will be able to, you can start and stop, or some type of fitness tracker that you may have on one of your iPhones or your Android phones. But the main thing is that when you're out there walking this year, top priority is to make sure that you do it safely. There are two events in the Racewalk that are contested at state finals. The 1,500 meters and the 5,000 meters are often referred to as the 5K or 5 kilometers. To do these events, we're going to have an area that is measured out for those distances. As far as the 1,500 meters go, the easiest place to do that is at a track. If you can get to a track, one of your school tracks, or if there is a track at one of your parks that you can use, that would be the easiest, actually for both races, but in particular the 1,500 meters. 1,500 meters is the equivalent of 3 3/4 laps of a 400 meter track. And just about all the tracks at all the schools are 400 meters, one lap around. To find the start of the 1,500 meters, or a good place to start, is go to the start-finish line of the track and you go around the track 1/4 lap, which is 100 meters from that start-finish line. On most tracks there will be a curved line out there that may say 1,500 on it, and that would be the start. That is a good place to start. And then when you start there, you come around to the start-finish line, you would have 3 more complete laps of the track to do to complete your 1,500 meters. Now when we get to the 5,000 meters or 5K, we have several options. If you have the track, that's a good place to do that as well. To complete 5,000 meters on a track, you are going to be doing 12 1/2 laps of the track. If you go to the start-finish line and you walk around half the way around the track to the other side, very often there's a line there that says 200, and that's normally where the 200 meters starts. So if you go over there and start there, when you get to the start-finish line, you have 12 complete laps from that point to finish. Now with the 5,000 meters, you can also do that out on the street or a sidewalk or a path, a nice paved path in a park, but you would have to have an idea of how far that is. A good way to do that is to drive, if there's a road nearby, just to get an idea of how far it would be. You may have blocks in your development that you can go around, and you want to get a rough idea of how far a block is. That would be so you can start to calculate how many times you would do that. If you can, in training for this, would be if you have particularly a smartwatch or a fitness watch where you can start it and it would measure the distance, you would walk until it says 3.12 miles. And that's the equivalent of 5,000 meters or 5K. So once you have your course that you want to do it, if it's not on the track, you can start your watch yourself or have someone else start it, help count your laps, and take your time, and that's what you will be submitting. Now the unique part of the Racewalk events. Racewalking is a judged event, which is unique in that there are normally judges like myself on the track to make sure that people are following the rules and are walking and are not running. And this is something you are going to be judging yourself to make sure that you are following, that you are walking and not running. There's 2 rules to race walking. The first is you must maintain contact with the ground at all times, which means the front foot is on the ground before the back foot comes up. And ideally, you want that to be as short as possible. Because with running, you come off the ground with every stride. The second rule is that the leg making contact with the ground must be straightened on contact. Straight, and it remains straight until the body passes over it. As opposed to, which is the most challenging part for walkers in the senior games, is not getting that leg straight and actually have the leg bent and are doing a type of running while still having contact with the ground. And I've got my assistants out here and my training partner. This guy's getting kind of old. He's worn his legs down. But this one's the young one and is one that goes out and gets most of the miles in with me every day.